Hey y'all, I'm back with another video showing you guys how to make Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. If you want the recipe, keep watching. So here I am starting off with sirloin meat. Make sure you guys clean your meat before you start cooking. I either use water and lemon or sometimes I use water and vinegar. And then I just dry off all the excess water. So here I am cutting all the fat off the sides, and then I'm just going to cut it into thin slices. For the seasonings, I use pink salt, crushed peppers, onion powder, garlic powder, Worcester sauce, and then I just mix it all together. And I would suggest for you guys to add more seasoning because I added more off camera. For my vegetables, I use just water and vinegar and let that soak for a little bit to get all the bacteria off. Here I'm using red and green peppers. You guys can use onions or whatever else vegetables that you want in your egg rolls, but I don't like onions, so I'm only going to use these two peppers. In my cast iron pan, I'm just going to put the temperature on medium-high heat, and then I'm just going to let it simmer for a couple of minutes until the meat gets brown all the way. As the meat cooks, it's going to be a lot of liquid at the bottom, but I don't throw that away. I just use that for my vegetables and simmer that for a couple of minutes until it gets a little tender. After the vegetables cook for a little bit, I'm just going to take everything out and let the liquid evaporate a little bit. And then I'm just going to add everything back together so I can add my crushed garlic and butter to the mix. The butter and the garlic will give it more flavor. This is the time where you can put your extra seasonings in. Okay, so to start wrapping your egg rolls, you're gonna whisk together 1 egg, and then you're gonna put the egg on the outside of the wrap. So I'm using provolone cheese. I placed that down, and then I'm gonna put the meat mixture in the middle. And my mistake was I kept trying to put too much meat in it, so put less meat than what you see here. As you're wrapping one side of the wrap, you're going to take the opposite sides and tuck those in as you wrap it to the other side, if that makes sense. Oh, and add another piece of cheese if you can, because this isn't enough. Here I am putting too much meat into the wrap once again because I'm greedy. And I'm just gonna take one side and try to fold it to the other side and tuck those pieces in, but as you can tell, it's too much meat. This is just a mess, but I'm gonna just speed up the video so that you can get the idea of how to wrap them. But I would suggest, if you have bigger wraps, to use those if you're greedy like me and want more meat in it. So you want to make sure your pan is hot enough once you put it in. They are going to brown quickly, so make sure you're flipping them like every 10 seconds until they get the brown golden color that you desire. After they're brown, you're going to place them on a rack so all the oil can drip off. So I turned the heat down to medium heat because I noticed that they were too high. That way, that'll give the cheese a chance to melt correctly. See, so you don't have to worry about wrapping your egg rolls perfectly because they turned out just fine. So here I am experimenting on a sauce, and I came up with cream cheese, Sriracha sauce, and lemon juice. Oh, and I added some Worcester sauce. I only made a little bit of the sauce because I didn't know how it was gonna taste, but I ended up liking it, and I made more off camera. This is the finished product, you guys. These Philly cheesesteak egg rolls was so good. I really wish you guys could try it. But again, thanks for watching, and if you guys decide to make this recipe on your own, make sure you tag me on Instagram so I can see how it turned out for you. And before you leave this video, please like and subscribe so that'll let me know that you guys want to see more videos from me.